Hi everybody, Father John here with 21 Pilots. I'm here to give you a rig tour of Josh's 2022 Scaled and Icy kit. The wonderful people at SJC gave us a fantastic product, as you can see. This is going to be a fun tour of the dragonscale kit. Let's go. We've got the kick drum here first. It is a 22-inch diameter by 20-inch deep kick drum. We've got an extended hoop on here to add a couple extra inches just for looks. Working around the kit, we're gonna come this way. We've also got the 16 by 16 floor tom over here in pink. The dragonscale print was obviously for the tour aesthetic this year. We've got the dragon as part of the album mascots named Trash. Working our way around to this side. So we've got the 22 by 20, the 16 by 16, and right here we've got the 12 by 6 rack tom. If you look over here, on the hardware, we actually got these cool little insignias that SJC did for us. Around on this side, we've got the popcorn snare. This is a 12 by 5. It's got one big note, and it's just loud as heck. Josh reaches all the way up here for those. Those are nice and fun. Right here, we've got the Roland SPDSX. This has been a staple in the kit for almost 10 years now, but what's a little bit newer here is down here by my foot, we've got the Roland TD50 brain. And I'm gonna explain how we kind of use all these in conjunction with our playback rig. First thing you might notice is around the kit, we've got a couple electronic pads. These are Roland PD8s, simple single zone trigger pads. And down here next to my kick pedal, I've got a Roland KD7. It's for electronic kick purposes. All three of these are gonna route through this TD50 brain down here. The only sounds that come out of this brain are MIDI notes. It's actually not a sound at all. So these brains will run MIDI into this brain. We take a MIDI signal and come back out through this brain. So this is step number 2. All these pads run to here first and then come through this drum brain. This drum brain supplies transport control for our playback rig, meaning at any point, Josh has full control over the computers that are off stage. It helps give him a level of control over starting, stopping. If there is a problem in the set and they need to pause, he has the ability to do that from here without having to relay to anybody off stage. And he's also got this fancy little go switch right here next to the hi-hat. It's a latching switch, meaning that he can accidentally hit it once, nothing happens, but if he were to hit it again, the next song would start playing as well as the song after that be cued. Transport controls, we've got a second bank of pads assigned here for things like this one will stop the tracks. These two will go left, right, up and down the set list tracks. And I've got all of that is able to be seen here on the iPad. If you see, I've got full control going up this way. If I hit go, the tracks start playing. I can hit stop on it. You won't see it stop, but I can at any point navigate through the entire set list to pick a specific song in order to keep playing. Snare drum is a little different from the rest of the kit. Most of the kit is actually made out of maple wood. This snare drum is a 14-inch by 7-inch deep. It's also very deep for most snare drums. This one's made out of mahogany. We've had mahogany wood snare drums since 2015 on the Blurry Face run, and I cannot recommend this wood enough for snare drums. It's an absolutely gorgeous sounding drum. We've got mostly DW hardware everywhere. DW 9000 series for kick pedals and hi-hats, as well as all the hardware. A lot of the boom attachments came separate. We often have to source some of the extra hardware pieces from our friends at Sweetwater, and anytime I need something from them, I normally give my buddy TJ a call. TJ will always hook us up with anything I need day or night. I can literally call this guy from Germany with a problem in my rig, and he'll have a local source ready to fix gear the next day. It's a really good friend to have. So thank you a lot, TJ, for giving us everything we always need and then more. We are working with Zildjian cymbals around the kit. We switched to the K-Sweet series on this run. So I've got 14-inch Sweet hi-hats, top and bottom. This is a 19-inch K-Sweet crash. I've got a 20-inch K-Sweet crash, and this is a 23-inch K-Sweet ride. Over here, we're still rocking the 20-inch AFX cymbal. We've had this on the kit for about 7 or 8 years. And this guy over here we added last year. This is a splash stack of a 10-inch and an 8-inch Zildjian AFX stack. So a nice little trashy sound, we like that. So we've got triggers all around the kit. These triggers are made specifically to just open the microphone gates. A lot of people will have them replace the sounds on the kit. We don't like to do that. The reason why we have these here is because every single note Josh Dunn will play starts up here. And if you can imagine, that gets really, really loud. And to eliminate bleed from one signal going into the wrong microphone, we put gates on the drums, and these gates are operated by the triggers themselves. We've got a lot of electronic going on, and they have to link to our playback rig. The obvious solution for that is MIDI, MIDI protocols, and we do have a MIDI system going through here, but what's different for us is this box right here. It's a Light-Link Cat5 transceiver. This allows us to convert MIDI signals to Cat5, and what that allows us to do is have our playback rig as far as 300 feet away without experiencing any latency or any loss of signal from the electronic instruments that you might get with a longer MIDI cable run. The iPad is also converted to a Cat5 line that will run to our playback rig so that Josh has full wired control over the playback system. With regards to the drum heads, we have had almost the same drum head set up for several tour cycles, but this year Josh let me try something a little bit different, and we've been very happy with it. We've got Remo Power Stroke P4 clears in 12 and 16 inch with the Remo muffle rings on them as well. On the resonant heads, that's where the changes happen. Historically, we've had pinstripes on the bottom. This tour cycle, we moved to the single ply ambassadors, and they've made a huge difference in the tone. We're really happy with them. We've also made a change to the snare batter head. Historically, we've been on Power Stroke P77s. This tour, we decided to go with the Remo coated Controlled Sound X. They last a little bit longer. They hold that warmth just a few more shows longer than the P77s do, and we seem to like that a lot more. We've got Ambassador Hazies on the resonant side for the snare drum. We still have the Power Stroke 77s on the popcorn snare over here. No need to change it. It only gets hit like 5 or 6 times a show. And on the kick drum, we still have the Power Stroke P3 clear. So it's a 22-inch P3 clear by Remo. And for the resonant head, we put a graphic over a 22-inch smooth white Ambassador head. So yeah, the guys at Remo really put out a good product for us. We love having their stuff on our kit. I can't tell you how much I enjoy playing this kit. It sounds amazing every single night, and I look forward to you guys hearing it. So thank you guys.